everyone, this is Cristina. Welcome back to my channel. Today is a very cloudy day in Amsterdam and I don't have enough natural light to actually paint, so I decided to use this time to prime my wood panels and paper, and I thought it was a good idea to show you how I do that with Gesso. I know this might sound too technical or not fun at all, but for me this is part of the creating process and I actually enjoy adding the gesso a lot. It is like painting without thinking or caring at all, and I find it very therapeutic. If you're also an artist, let me know in the comments if you also enjoy adding the gesso. Also, I have seen other artists apply gesso with a spatula to get a smoothest result, but I like to use this brush that doesn't have very thin hair and it leaves a texture that I really like. So keep in mind, this is my process and what I like and works for my artwork. But you can experiment and even create more extravagant textures with gesso if your paintings require. So sit tight and enjoy the video. For the paper, I'm using black watercolor paper that I got by mistake. I honestly have never painted on dark paper, so this is going to be the first time. Also, I used to paint with gouache directly on watercolor paper without adding gesso, but I didn't like it and I was not able to get the right consistency for the paint. But everything changed when I started priming the paper as well before painting with gouache. I usually use the same watercolor paper for my oils, but I recently bought this book to keep a journal and I decided to use it as a sketchbook instead, so I started priming the pages in this one as well. This notebook has very thin pages and I thought they were not going to hold the gesso, but they did hold it pretty well actually. For the oil paints on wood, I like to add 8 layers of gesso and I usually only sand the first 2. I like to apply the gesso layers interspersing between horizontal and vertical strokes, meaning if the first layer has horizontal strokes, then the next one will have vertical strokes. Also, do not forget to let each layer dry out before applying the next one. Now I am going to prime the black watercolor paper, and I must warn you, I have no idea how it is going to look. I am probably going to use this one to paint with gouache, hence I am not going to add 8 layers of gesso, but only 2, and I'm not going to sand them. When I paint with oil paper, I usually add 4 layers instead, but without sanding. planning to use this sketchbook for my wash sketches and to take it with me on the road. I am not done yet priming all the pages, but it is work in progress. To these pages, I am only adding 2 layers of gesso, horizontal strokes first and then vertical. I didn't explain before, but I like to do this because it gives to the paper and the wood a similar texture to canvas. For the wooden panels, as soon as the last layer of gesso is completely dry, I usually sand the edges because usually at the end they are very uneven. Gesso usually dries out pretty quickly, but do make sure it is completely dry before you start painting. And this is it. My paper and wood are ready to be painted. I hope you found this video helpful and also a bit relaxing. And if you are stressed out for some reason, Try out applying some gesso to your wood panels and paper and see if it helps out. And last but not least, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to stay tuned for my next videos. Thank you for watching. Bye!